I can remember the first time that I attempted to meditate. I was 16 years old and I sat down, I downloaded a guided meditation app and I put my headphones on and started to meditate. I think I expected that I would maybe become enlightened. Perhaps I was thinking a bit too deeply. Huh? But I try again. Yeah, then I got tired. I was not meditating. 3 years have passed since the time that I started meditating, and I still haven't attained any form of enlightenment or superpowers. But although I have faced challenges, honestly, out of all the things that I've done in my life to better myself, I can genuinely say like meditation has changed my life the most. And that's why I felt strongly about making this video. I've definitely been in the boat of wanting a quick fix with meditation, and I think that's where many of us lie. We find meditation and hope that it will perhaps get rid of all our worries that we have. And I think just this expectations that we set on meditation makes it very difficult for us to actually stick to the habit of meditation. Who wants to sit there and think about nothing when we could be doing so many more other things? And there are so many questions that I think many of us have about meditation. How do we even do it? Why should we even do it in the first place? How long does it take to see benefits? Do you have to do it every day? How do we deal with having so many thoughts? All these different things that I knew I couldn't answer on my own. So I decided to meet with someone who is a lot more experienced than me in meditation, and his name is Malcolm. It is currently the morning of going to go meet Malcolm and commence on this journey to meeting him. I sent him a message on my phone to ask where he is and where I should meet him, and he just responded with just a very strange message about like following this path. I'm not sure what he meant by that, but I'm just gonna have to trust my intuition that I will somehow make my way to finding him. I genuinely don't know what to expect, but let's commence this journey. Where is this man? Malcolm? Malcolm! Bro, I've been looking everywhere. I followed the... This is Malcolm. Malcolm has spent years traveling between Tibet and Thailand, learning and developing his knowledge about meditation. In 2019, he packed his bags and moved to a Thai forest monastery, immersing himself in the practices of Theravada Buddhism. Now he's an accredited meditation and mindfulness teacher, teaching people around the world. Oh, and also, we didn't purposely dress the same. Nowadays, there's so much out there. Guided meditation apps, all these different gurus who claim to have the right way to meditate. Is it just sitting and breathing and... What do we do? What do we think about? How do we meditate, I guess? And is there a one set way to meditate?
That's a big question.
Yeah.
Meditation for different people means something different. And that's absolutely fine. As long as your focus is on one particular point, then you are meditating. So you don't have to necessarily be in this position of sitting cross-legged on the floor. You can focus on washing the dishes. So it could be the sensations that you are feeling on your hand, like the cold water, the sensation of the plate on your fingers. Just be kind to yourself when your mind does get distracted. That is the nature of the mind, to want to think.
I feel sitting with our thoughts has just never been an easy task. I also feel my mind is constantly being pulled in so many directions throughout much of my days. Our lives can go on like this forever, not having time to sit with ourselves and connect with ourselves. I do feel I've definitely improved with accepting and dealing with my thoughts, but I still feel I have so much more to learn. We have something like 6,000 thoughts a day. How would you find stillness?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
With our thinking minds.
That is one misconception about meditation, is to stop your thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah. The nature of the mind is to think. When you know that fact, I don't have to engage with it. I just know that this is what the mind does. Once you continuously practice this, you start to gain mastery in your mind, and you can start to quieten down those thoughts because you're less engaged with them.
For those of us that don't have enough time to meditate, we say we can't find the time because our minds are very good at, putting off doing things that we don't want to do. How can we find time to meditate?
It's the question of how much do you value your mind. From that, we know that the mind affects everything else that is around us. So our relationships with people, our goals that we personally set for ourselves. Yeah, it's about seeing the value in a healthy mind. Then you will make time to meditate naturally.
How can we find that value in the first place? Because a lot of us drop out because we don't see value, and we get tired and we have too many thoughts. It's how can we see the value in meditating?
I think it's also not to have that expectation that you're going to be this master meditator, or you're going to be enlightened, because that expectation actually hinders your meditation. Let the intention just be, okay, I want to focus for 5 minutes. Maybe it could be shorter to 1 minute, perhaps. Then experience the difference, and that difference could be very subtle, but it's definitely there. It could be when you're a lot more focused in the work that you do. Your memory is a lot more, expansive. Your creativity level goes up the roof. Yeah, it's all these little things that do come through eventually, but again, with time.
Wow. What a day that was. Honestly, so much was learnt. And thank you so much for watching the whole video, and I truly hope you guys much out of this video as I did, and spending time with Malcolm and learning from him is just something else. And a huge thanks to Malcolm for being a part of this video. And if you wish to go deeper with your meditation, and you wish to just start out and learn from someone, whether you're a beginner, whether you're an intermediate or an advanced, I will leave a link at the top of the description to get in contact with Malcolm to be coached by him, and he will take you to the deepest level with meditation. He will teach you the fundamentals, he will teach you the tips, the tricks, and really guide you through what you need to know. So I couldn't recommend him enough. If you send him an email using the code Isaac10, there will be a 20% discount off his coaching services. If you just put Isaac10 in the email to him, he will sort something out for you. So yeah, if you wish to get in contact with him, I'll leave a link in the top of the description where you can contact him and tell him that you'd like to be coached by him and why you'd like to be coached by him. If you haven't already, hit that big fat subscribe button. That would be much appreciated. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell too, so you don't miss out on any videos. And also make sure to smash that like button, and that will help the algorithm push this video out to more people, so that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever it may be, and I will catch you next video. Peace. I followed the
Exhaust your body.
Holy sh!
Check your posture, eyes closed.
This is what happens when you sit under a
That's
tree. You get swooped by birds.